Hi everyone, welcome to Chef Din's cooking tutorials. Here I'm going to show you how to prepare your ingredients, mix your spices and then cook the dish. If you haven't got all your ingredients ready, now is the time to pause the video, get all your ingredients ready and then we can start cooking. But in the meantime, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, now is the time to subscribe and hit the notification button so that you're notified when I post new videos. And hopefully with my experience, you'll be able to cook great Indian cuisine.
And welcome, I'm Chef Din, and today I'm going to show you how to cook a very simple curry. I'm going to cook goat today. You can cook it with mutton as well, but I'm going to show you such a simple method. You put it all on, leave it for about an hour and 20 minutes, then come back to it. That's all you have to do. So let's show you what the ingredients are.
Here we have 1 kilo of goat meat on the bone for maximum flavour, and half a cup of vegetable oil or rapeseed oil. If you can get rapeseed, use rapeseed because I prefer that. You can also use ghee if you want. We got cinnamon stick, probably about 8 or so cardamom pods, and also 3 bay leaves and salt. And onions, of course, we need onions for a curry. Fresh coriander, about 8 or so green chilies, 1 whole tomato, that's about a medium-sized one, and some red pepper. Then the spices we're going to use is Gram Masala. We have Cumin here. We have chili. I'm using Kashmiri Chilly here, and that's Paprika, and fresh coriander powder, and Turmeric, and grated garlic and ginger blended in liquidizer or blender into a paste. Right, now let's get started. In a large saucepan, get your oil and heat it up. You need a good saucepan here with a good lid as well, so make sure the lid is nice tight fitting because we're going to simmer this quite a lot. Now put in your onions as well, just like so. We're going to make this very quickly and get it ready for basically simmering for the next hour and 20 minutes. But maybe it need a bit longer, so entirely up to the meat. You have to check the meat to make sure it's tender enough for you. So it could be hour and 20, or it could be hour and a half, or a little bit, maybe 10 minutes more. So after hour and a half or hour and 20 minutes, check that the meat is tender enough for you. Anyway, put everything in like I've done. That's the cinnamon, the cardamom, the tomato, everything except the spice. So put everything in and give it a good stir. We're going to cook this just for a few minutes to kind of just incorporate everything first, and then we're going to add the water. This is a very easy recipe to cook. You can use, like I say, you can use mutton or you can use goat meat. You can use beef as well. Well, I'm going to do a Bhuna here, which means it's quite dry. But if you want to make it into a curry, then you just add another 2 cups of water when you add in the spices. So now we're going to add our water. What we're going to add here is probably about 3 to 4 cups. So make sure the water is boiled so we don't stop the cooking process, and then just add say 4 cups of water to be on the safe side. So just add 4 cups of water. Right, give that a good stir, and now what we're going to do is really bring this to the boil, and when it's really boiling we're going to put the lid on this and let it cook for an hour and 20 minutes, maybe an hour and a half, depending on the meat. If you enjoy cooking many of my recipes, Please subscribe to my channel so you get notified when I post new recipes. It helps my channel to grow and also helps other people to learn how to cook as well, so it gets more coverage on the net. So please subscribe. It only takes 2 seconds and it helps a lot. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope you enjoy this recipe as well. I've put a lot of effort into creating this one. It's one of my favorite, and it's dry and really nice with just hot boiled rice. So as you can see, it's really boiling now. It's at a point where I'm going to put a lid and turn it down by half at least, and that way let it simmer for hour 20, hour and a half, or maybe 5 or 10 minutes longer. It depends on the meat. Just check the meat by putting the meat under cold water and then with your finger twisting it, seeing how easy it breaks. That's the best way to check meat. Gently simmering away and cooking gently. Every 20 minutes or so, just come back to the pot and give it a good stir, because it's important that it doesn't stick to the bottom, and you can keep an eye on it as well. So maybe you need to come back to this maybe 2 or 3 times during this process, and that's not a lot. You don't have to watch this curry. It can just cook by itself. This is sometimes how we used to cook staff curry in the restaurant as well, because we could just leave it to cook away while we're cooking curries and so on, and it used to be so easy to cook this dish. So this is an easy recipe for you to recreate, and like I say, every 20 minutes or even half an hour, just come back to it, open it up and give it a good stir, and check the progress of it like I'm doing here now, and then you will have a wonderful curry, I can assure you. Right, we're going to be ready soon to add our spices. Now it's been about an hour and a half I've cooked this. Yeah, hour and 20 minutes wasn't long enough, so hour and a half. We're going to put all our spices in. The Gram Masala goes in, the turmeric just gone in. This is the cumin powder and paprika. That's it, paprika and chili. The chili is a little bit red, so we know it's the chili powder that's going in, and the coriander powder. So give that a good stir, and what we're going to do now is basically give it a really good stir, let the spices really incorporate. Then we're going to turn this down again and let it cook for about half an hour, and this will really intensify the flavour. But at this stage, if you wanted to add 2 cups of water to this, you make it into a curry. You can add some vegetables if you want as well, like some potatoes as well at this stage, and that will give you a nice meat and potato curry. I'm going to also add some methi to this as well, just to enhance the flavour. But first I'm going to let it really cook in that oil as well. As you can see, the oil is coming to the top, and this is where this curry becomes like a Bhuna, dry and really delicious. You have to really cook this dish, and tell me what you think in the comments section. You'll find all the ingredients I put in this dish in the description box, so and also at the beginning of the video, where you can pause it and then basically write down everything you need before you start, and that way you're ready. But now what I'm going to do is just add some methi leaves, which is important to this dish. Just put it in your hands and just break it in and sprinkle that on top. Put the lid on and simmer on very low heat for half an hour. Then after half an hour, this is what it should look like. It's nice and rich. The curry is semi-dry, and I can assure you this is going to be really tasty. So anyway, Thanks for watching my video, and I hope you enjoy this dish, and please tell all your friends as well. Bye for now.